So I just found out that Heathrow is on fire or something, or like an electrical substation has exploded. So the entirety of Heathrow is closed, which is interesting because I'm heading to the airport in a few hours. This could be the first time during my trip that I'm grateful I'm going to China first. Because hopefully that'll give me enough of a buffer for them to sort their nonsense out and open the airport again. If not, I don't know what's going to happen. It's just the kind of stress added nonsense you need when you're already doing an entire day's travel. Good old fashioned, one of the busiest airports in the world entirely closed. Gotta admire the timing of that. That's really good, huh? So I'm just going home now to get the last of my bits packed and a little bit concerned. Amazing. We are ending our journey the way it began. On my first day here, when I got here in the middle of the night, I walked along this road from Ikebukuro and got to Shinimachi in Toshima City, and I found my Airbnb. So we're going back there for the final time this evening. Amidst this worry about the airport being closed and things, Heathrow has put out a statement now saying that things should be back up and running by the end of the day. I haven't crunched the numbers on time zones yet, but I think that means that by the time I go from China, it'll be okay, but I'm actually not sure. So yeah, that's still concerning. Could do without getting stuck in Shanghai. But yeah, this is it now, on my way back, and I'm going to go in the Pizza Hut. I'm going to have a bloody great big pizza. I'm starving, I'm tired, I'm stressed out. So I'm going to get a big pizza, smash that, finish packing, tidy up the place, get it all sparkly, and then try and get some sleep, because I'm going to have to leave the place at 4 in the morning. And probably just before, just to be on the extra paranoid side, to make sure that I get my flight. So that's the plan. Home, food, cleaning, sleeps, and then whatever the world does to me. We bid farewell to our young boy with the rabbits, who now has a Pikachu hat on. It's nice that people keep them all clothed. I hope they keep him fed as well. That is the last time I will see him. That is, unless my mission in the morning takes me this way. I'm actually unsure which way it brings me. I appreciate it. It's a little hard to enjoy with me carrying all this stuff, but this is revelatory. Pizza Hut gave me a bag which works sideways. So I'm carrying it in a bag instead of trying to just hold the box. Why don't we have this in the UK? And this is what a large Pizza Hut pizza from Japan looks like. Look at that, pepperoni. Have it with my giant Pepsi. Come on. Well, a few minutes later, ex-pizza. Very good. I may regret that on the plane later, but I needed food. Well, very quick video because it's coming up to 4 in the morning and I've got to go. But this has been my Airbnb, which is now in perfect condition. And everything is absolutely spotless. Everything is empty and clean, and all the bins are empty. Everything's done. All of this stuff is good. Everything's fine in here. All I used was a couple of bags. Everything's fine here. All is tidy. Everything's fine in here. All clean. Everybody happy. Everything's fine in here. All good. All fine. Everybody happy. Right, off. That's on, that's off. Okay. Farewell to this lovely place. Time to get my shoes on. Well, there we go. 14 days have passed. It's just gone 4 o'clock in the morning. And I have all my stuff together. And I'm bidding this lovely little neighbourhood goodbye. As ever, it's been amazing here. I enjoyed it even more the second time. Still more I could have done. There were days when I absolutely wasted time because I was just too damn worn out. And I did a whole lot of nothing when I could have been doing something. But that's okay. This is a break after all. And if I just do it 200% the whole time, I'd have died. It has been exhausting. I'm currently on my way to the station. I'm a little out of breath because I'm kind of double timing and I've got 3 bags that are quite full to the brim. So I'm going to be hot bothered and sweaty by the time I get to where I'm going. But I'd rather that and get there nice and early than worry about missing things. And because of my level of perfectionism, I didn't leave the house until exactly when I was supposed to, which I'm now a little stressed about, because that means I'm down to the wire for getting this train. If I miss it, I'll still get there with time to spare. But always assume the worst with planes. Farewell to Shinimachi, my friendly neighbourhood station, and on to the next bitty. Boy, am I worn out. Very early in the morning to be humping all this stuff at 1,000 miles an hour when you've had 3 hours sleep. Well, thank goodness it's open. Now just to find the right train. I hope I catch it in time. Sure is quiet down here. I suppose it would be. Apparently I am platform 1, which should be that one over there. Okay, but this time there's a few poor sods. Okay, I made it to Metro with about 5 minutes to spare. And now I'm waiting for the train on the Yamanote line to go to Shinagawa. And then from there, we go to the airport. So far, so good. Here it is. That's the first bit done as planned. Now I'm looking for the KQ line to take me to the airport, which looks like it is on the left-hand side. Should be going to platform 1, I think. Ah, there we go. More stairs. Thank you, universe. Heavy. Yeah. And here we are, Terminal 3 departures lobby. miles before I have to be. And I seem to remember the drop-off point for my Wi-Fi dealing is right ahead of me. If it's still in the same place. Yeah, there it is. Right there. So I just drop it off here, or... we don't do it here anymore. Okay. Let's work this out. Annoyingly, it turns out you can't drop off the Wi-Fi box at departures at this hour. So you gotta come back down to arrivals. See, that's closed too. So there's a return hole. Alright, let's get everything up together and post it. I'm actually a little sad when I turn this off for the last time. It's been my steadfast companion. And it is now time to say farewell. Goodbye Wi-Fi. Let's hope the airport works, or I have no signal. In he goes. Farewell. Back up to departures for the second time. We will leave this country one way or another. Whether we get to my country, well, that's up to Heathrow, I suppose. I do like this airport, Haneda. It's a very mellow experience. It's always peaceful, even when it's busy. It's just a nice, relaxing airport. I like it. I've got to go to S, apparently, so I only see up to M. Oh no, wait a minute. No, I see it up to... Oh, yeah, it must be... Oh, I don't know where it is. I literally don't see S. It's somewhere in there. I'll find it. I've got ages. It's all good. But yeah, I literally can't see S. So that's fun. So after walking up and down for half an hour in departures, trying to find the gate S, which by all accounts doesn't exist, and finding literally nothing online about it, and finding no one to help me at all, I finally found somebody who tells me gate S isn't actually on the third floor of departures. Gate S is on floor 1, which is the only thing it says for floor 1 signs is shuttle bus. It doesn't say there's anything leaving there. So weird. So I'm quite stressed at the moment because I've been wandering around with no information, not able to get on the Wi-Fi. What a load of nonsense. So now I have to try and find gate S down here. And after all those games, here we are at China Eastern check-in S. Oh my god. It's funny. We're going to 144, I think, this time. And I think last year I went to 146. Wow, this is 114 and I've got to go to 146. I may lose some weight on this walk. This is a rather large airport. Spooky. So, exact same bit of the airport, pretty much. And just as relaxing and mellow in here as I remember from last time. A very calm airport. China's was quite nice too, I have to say. It's only when you get back to Heathrow that all hell breaks loose. How's this for coming full circle? I'm sat on the exact same leather chair next to the exact same vending machine that I was sat on last year. Very nice. And I even managed to use the last bit of my money on the squeaker card on the vending machine. So I've got less than 50p on it this time. That's a win. So I'm going to sit here, charge in all my stuff, have my sandwich, and get on the damn plane. And there we go. Last few steps on Japanese soil. Going through the old bridge and getting on the plane. A little bit different to last time with the whole going to China bit, but at least this is like 4 hours, so easy peasy. See you on the other side. Made it to the plane, sat in my friendly 69J, which I purposefully booked for all 4 of my flights because even though it's 3, there's only 2 people behind you. So there's no one behind me, which means less kiki, which is nice. This part of the flight, you're always hoping that no buggers sat next to you. You never know, it's possible. Although this flight is code shared with 3 airlines, so I'm pretty sure we're probably going to be full. But that's fine. It's only 3.5 hours or something, so easy peasy. It's the next one that's going to be terrible. Here's to a nice easy flight. And I'm in Shanghai again. That was a very painless flight. Lovely and easy, just a few hours. I even slept a bit because I'm that knackered. Had some very nice people sat next to me. We had a good old chat for about half the time about how nice Japan was, which was quite lovely. So yeah, so far so good. Yeah, got through the health check a bit, scanned passport, now going through more spooky bits. Better stop filming. That's most of the fun and games over and done with. Now we just follow the maze for a bit and get to my next gate. Barely gonna have any time at all to chill out, actually. It's quite a close transit, this one. It's a couple of hours. So I'll be cracking on pretty quickly by the seams of things. It's all good. Sooner I get home the better, after all. We're just in no hurry to get on another plane, that's the thing. I was a bit confused for a while, but it seems I'm going this way. G139. Funny, on the way, it was a lot more funneled. You could really only go one way. Feels a lot bigger this way around. Curious. Officially in Shanghai. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Yeah, I am quite early. A couple of hours to wander around. For some reason I thought I had less time than I did, but I forgot about the changing time zones. International travel still confuses me. I'm not an intelligent human being. I'll find somewhere to eat and then I'll come back to this gate, I think. This place is quite funny. I said to myself, I'll just find somewhere to eat quick before I go to my next gate. And it's literally just full of like high-end silly product places. Mont Blanc for when you need a pen before you get on the flight. For example, Estee Lauder. Food places though. Nope. Why would you want to eat or drink anything? That's ridiculous. Oh no, wait a minute. There's a Starbucks. I was warned of this by a friend of mine, that if you get trapped in this particular spot, there is nothing except Starbucks. And he was right. How funny. A massive place with nothing in it. Oh, of course, there's a place to buy alcohol. Let's just buy alcohol. That'll sort me out when I'm waiting for my plane. Airports are weird. it isn't exactly surprising. I'm in China, I mean, I am aware of it, but I was just made very aware of it by being charged £6 for 2 Snickers bars and a little bottle of water, which is amazing. That would have bought me like 2 McDonald's meals in Tokyo. £6 for 2 chocolate bars and some water. Wow. It'd be like 30 quid in Starbucks probably. I think I'm just going to stick to the chocolate bars, to be honest. Amazing. Oh, there's your pens and bags, in case you, and watches, in case you feel the sudden need to spend 10 grand on your layover. I've never understood this. I get the whole duty-free aspect, but like, do people really come to airports to spend thousands on luxury bags, sunglasses and watches? Do they? Am I just that out of touch? Do I just not understand travel at all? It just seems to me these would be, I mean, that one makes sense. Little souvenir shop, you know? That makes sense. But all this Givenchy and Yves Saint Laurent stuff in an airport, it's just bloody weird to me. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what I'm on about. Right, I am in the final queue now for my gate, and I haven't been told anything silly about Heathrow, so hopefully I will be going home as I'm supposed to be. I will see you lot in 10 seconds. But in my real life, it will be half a day in a tin box in the sky. Enjoy the edit. I'm not sure if anyone finds 12-hour plus flights easy. If you're out there, do let me know. But yeah, they are brutal. They definitely remove your sense of humour. You're on there for hours and hours and hours, as you say to yourself, I'm not looking at the time, I'm just gonna keep myself busy, time will fly. And it feels like a whole day's gone by. And then you finally look and you're not even halfway. It's absolutely brutal. But I'm finally back in Heathrow. Hopefully they didn't do what they did to me last time and keep me waiting 2 hours for my bags. Hopefully my bag is there. Because boy, I wedged it. Because I won a really enormous plush from a UFO catcher and had to like massively wedge it in my suitcase. God, look how tired I am. I look rough AF. I haven't slept in well over a day again. Ridiculous. Why do we do these things to ourselves, huh? Okay, pray for me. Is my suitcase here? And despite the enormous horse plush inside, my bag survived. Good news, everyone. And that is the end of that. Thanks so much for joining me on my travels this time around. And if you like what you see, stick around, hit subscribe, you never know. I might go somewhere else. Although, after that flight, maybe not. Honestly, I can't fault China Eastern. Cheaper than everything by miles, and perfectly good. Food was always very nice, service was nice, flights were on time, everything was good. So yeah, recommend. You see, when you look up China Eastern, you get a lot of don't ever fly with these kind of videos. I don't know what the problem is. So yeah, very good. Right. I go home, do lots of resting, eventually start editing this 200 odd gigs of nonsense together. Until next time. See you later.